Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Stupid as Norm, the channel where we demonstrate how to become a millionaire in 10 years whilst earning only minimum wage. And in this episode, I need your help. I've been asked a number of times to set up a subscription only site, but put it off for a number of reasons, mainly being imposter syndrome, and I wanted to get it absolutely perfect. But ever aware that you shouldn't let perfect be the enemy of good, I was going to go ahead and do it anyway. But first of all, I wanted your opinion on a few things. What I wanted to do was to set up a number of Zoom calls throughout a month, probably twice a month, where we can just share our struggles with each other. Reality is that we're all the same. We're all struggling with probably the same issues and racked with doubts and fears and what have you. And it would be nice if we had a little community where we could share those struggles and G each other up and also bounce ideas and opportunities off each other. So a few of my thoughts. Well, firstly, it has to be inexpensive, because the reason we're doing all this is to make ourselves wealthy. So the more money I take from you, the less you have for yourself to invest. So it has to be inexpensive. Now, I currently charge £150 an hour for a telephone or a Zoom call, one-to-one with myself. But I can share that and get that number right down to a more manageable figure if more people are contributing to it. So nobody has to pay anywhere near £150 a month, for God's sake. It shouldn't take up too much of your time because, well, we're all under a lot of pressure from time, and you've got your family and whatever you're doing, side hustles, in order to make yourself wealthy. So I don't want to take away from that either, but it has to be regular enough so that you can ask questions of me and I can answer them as soon as possible. I wanted it to be your community and driven by you, so I kind of imagined where members would ask questions of me by email, then I'd answer them on the Zoom calls and what have you. And I also set up a private site so you can talk to each other and you can communicate with each other and swap each other's emails, so you can stay in contact and bond within that community. I also thought that page would be useful for us to share ideas, because the more of us there are, the more opportunities we're going to come across, and we can share them with each other, with people we trust and we're on the same journey with. So given what I've just said, what I thought I would do, here's my proposition if you wish. I will set up a facility, probably over Zoom, where we'd meet twice a month, say the first and third Wednesday or Thursday throughout that month, where you can ask me some questions and we can discuss whatever topics are concerning us or problems we're having at that time. Now, it won't be the same as what the videos are. It will be pretty much me real and live, and not the polished article you're seeing right now. Might be a bit sweary, but it'll cover things that I don't cover on these videos. Things like, you know, why am I concerned about my first serviced accommodation property? Did you know the BBC had been in touch with me? Did you know I was launching a book next year, which I think would be a bestseller? Did you know that I'm starting a new brand next year as well? All the things that you don't get just by watching these videos. It'll be very much a private one-to-one conversation with you, the guys who have followed me more closely than other people. I'll also set up a Facebook page, a private members page, where you can chat amongst yourselves and discuss topics of interest to you outside of those two Zoom call meetings, and you can swap your email addresses and what have you so you can stay in touch. It'll be a great little community where we can share our concerns and struggles and also share any opportunities that we come against within our own private group. So as ever, everything comes down to money, doesn't it? So I thought a fair price to pay would be £10 a month. So what's that? It's the cost of a drink, and for each of you, if you and your partner go for a drink in a pub. I don't think it's so expensive, given that I charge £150 an hour for a one-on-one call. Anyway, if that's interesting to you, if it's something you'd like to consider, not saying you have to say yes now, but if you think it's a good idea, then just put a comment below. You can say yes please, or give it a thumbs up or whatever. And if you want some advance notice of when we're going to start this thing, and it will be started in the next 2 or 3 weeks, but if you want me to email you when that is, there's a facility below in the description that allows you to add your name, your email and your telephone number in case you decide to do this over FaceTime. I would love to hear your thoughts, guys. As ever, I appreciate all your feedback. Don't be stupid and don't be normal.